Okay, we're going to look at Uchimata. This is not an extensively Uchimata mastery sort of a video. We're doing Ashi Waza as a whole, how it works together. So we just want to go sort of over the basics. The way I like to show Uchimata, there's two types where you're loading them onto the hip and lifting him, and then you have that Ken hopping Uchimata, where you have that leg, and then you're elevating him and hopping him through. So, basic, neutral position, hold the opponent, both hands. As I'm going in, leaning downward, bringing this hip through, loading him onto my hip, elevating this leg, keeping the knee bent, and then taking him over. Okay? Uchimata, very, very simple. Alright. Nice little lifting Uchimata situation. Second variation. Ken Uchimata. Okay? It doesn't look as spectacular, it's not as fun. And when you're watching highlight reels, the first one almost always gets most of the love. But generally, when you go to load the person onto that hip, and the person sort of skews to the side and takes a side step to the angle up, right? Now you're in this position, okay? It's very familiar to when we went to Ochigari, where you're landing on one leg. Now you're sort of on the side with this ability to elevate this leg. If he's leaning back this way, straight posture, boom, all right? And the weight is distributed evenly. From here, it's very difficult to elevate this leg. I have to break his posture forward. The more the weight is forward, the less weight is on this leg, and the lighter it's going to be to elevate this leg. Okay? So once I'm in this position, I need to keep a very strong balance with my knee bent, and I want to create downward force on his head and upward force on his leg. Right, so give me his leg. Here, right? Down, and then up. Huge pain in the butt, and then I want to circle, spin it. Okay? And that's sort of the mechanism of finishing the Uchimata. I generally like to go for the lifting first and then the second hopping one, because you can't really go from the hopping one when you're hopping around and then try to keep your hips across and load it. Very difficult to do. So look at this angle here. Good head position. Uchimata open, head goes down, leg goes up, hitting, and then I'm circling through, hopping in a spiral, and then taking them down. All right? Classic Uchimata position. We could go into depth. People write dissertations about this technique, but we want to really look at it sort of as a whole. So we're going to take that information and try to incorporate it with Ochigari, Osotogari, foot sweeps, and that's going to be next.